you've got to make sure that you do the rest of the tree lower down, because a tree would never grow, or rarely grow, get thinner as it goes to the top. It would always, get thicker as it goes to the top. It would always get thinner. So we're just going to denote a few of those trees and vary the thickness of them and the heights, and the odd bit of kind of bracken growing around the bottom of them. That's okay for there. And then I'll use the edge of this brush, which is a 1/4 inch, is it about half an inch maybe? Maybe the other one wasn't half an inch, maybe it was 3/4. I'm now going to put these the branches on these kind of conifer trees. So I'm going to be quite bold with this. Just before we do that, bear in mind that the sun's coming from this direction. I just want to put some dark on these boughs of these trees on that side, and this is where the shadow would be. So sun's coming from this direction, so shadow would be on the left hand side. That's fine. And then using yellow ochre and burnt umber, just using the edge of this brush, and I just want to, sorry, drawing board's rocking there. And keep these random. You want some darker than others, because some branches are further away than others. So do a few and then change your mix. Just do slightly darker. Don't know if you've ever noticed these. They're almost triangular, these little growths that come off. Kind of fir trees, I suppose they are. So when you've done some, you'll notice that there's a regularity here. So what you do then is change to another brush. Just go for a slightly smaller. Again, it's a flat brush. Just vary the mix. A bit more burnt umber. Now we're getting where, and you've got some dark and some light. Don't want to come too far down with these. The boughs of this type of tree are fairly sparse. And again, just try and be fairly random with this. And they grow in a kind of horizontal way, do the fir trees. Call them fir trees, I'm not an expert. And again, on the right hand side of these trees, there would be some of these leaf branchy things in shadow. Bear in mind, sun's coming from that direction. That's looking pretty good. Now, using a rigger brush, which is the finest brush, which I'm not a great lover of, I seem to be able to get more effects with the edge of a flat brush than I do with a rigger, but anyway, it's nice for denoting. So we're coming now into the foreground and we're just adding some fine detail to this. So on these I just want to add the suggestion of branches, and there's some branches without any leaves on sticking out here. Yep, looking good. Then I'm just going to put the suggestion of some grasses just sticking out of the snow. It gives a nice contrast against the white as well. This is what we call counter change, where you see dark things in front of light things, and that's what makes paintings attractive. going to denote a few kind of rocky things in here just to give us a bit more interest here. I want the viewer's eye in this painting to actually follow this path and then follow this ridge to the rocks. The trees will stop the eye from wandering off the painting here, and then hopefully the eye will then pick up this line and lead you to the distance. That's the plan. With the same mix that we've still got of that to do that we use for the distant hills, I'm just going to use a fairly dry rigger just to denote these masts. And there is actually, there's about 6 masts up here, and there's little buildings as well, but we've only got to suggest them. Okay, I'm happy with that, so we're going to